right now, Dylan, what is on the docket?
Today we're going to be talking a little bit of some box office numbers and movies that make a lot and sometimes don't make a lot, and movies
Mm.
that suck. We're going to be talking a lot about that. Maybe we'll hear about Dark Phoenix. Maybe we'll hear about Men in Black International. Maybe we'll hear about Pirates of the Caribbean, which we just discovered before we started recording this podcast, has one of the most absurd budgets for a movie I've ever seen before.
It's hard to believe it's real.
Hard to believe it's real. I can't wait to get to that. But first, something that I'm very passionate about.
Hmm.
I wrote a fake hit piece on Zack Snyder in DC that I didn't post on our website, wikieverything.com, the blog that we've blogged sporadically, and by sporadically I mean once a quarter. We are talking about Batman today to start the show, and particularly Rob Pattinson being cast as Batman. I'm going to start out by saying I love that casting. I very much can't wait to look forward to it. Rob Pattinson is a fine actor. People who judge him only on Twilight, the Twilight series, clearly just haven't really paid attention to any of the work he's in, because he has been in some real good stuff. And I am very, very much looking forward. I mean, I'm tongue twisted just talking about it. I'm very much looking forward to Rob Pattinson as Batman. And I think that this new Batman movie is going to be pretty fucking good, just based on the things I've heard so far.
Yeah, so I think we're two. Well, actually, I'm not going to say we're the only two. The internet's fairly split on this casting.
Very
Some
split. I'm
people
actually
are-
surprised how split it is.
Yeah, some people are like real quick to just be like, the guy from Twilight, no way, fuck that. Like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
But like you said, he's done a lot of work outside of Twilight. He is a talented actor, and I'm all for this new interpretation. If Batfleck has to go away, I would like a new, fresh face that could potentially bring something interesting to the role. I know they were also testing Nicholas Hoult, who has a connection to Dark Phoenix as he played Beast.
Oh,
And
the beast. Ugh.
but I like Nicholas Hoult a lot too, so I wouldn't have been too upset for that. But that being said, I'm keeping an open mind for this casting.
What does suck is I was such a big Ben Affleck fan. I thought he was a really good Batman in a very, very poor written universe.
Mm.
I actually got about 300 karma when I posted on the Batman forum when they're on Reddit when they were talking about Rob Pattinson being cast. I think Ben Affleck was the right Batman at the wrong time,
Right.
which is, like, to me, the best way to put it, because I thought he was very good in the good Batman scenes in Batman vs Superman. I don't even want to discuss Justice League, because Justice League is basically, they tried to make Batman like the comedic relief, which you that's like, you cannot do that.
Yeah,
Batman
that
is the
was a
last character that
strange
should
film.
be focused around comedy.
Mm.
I'm very big. I fuck Zack Schneider. He went through some very awful things that happened to him during the filming of Justice League, which that sucks. But I hope that he never has anything to do with another DC movie again. And as far as I know, apparently this is Matt Reeves' baby, the director of The Batman, who everyone probably know. He directed all the Planet of the Apes movies, which were fine. They were probably above average. I did like them. I'm really, but I think this is Matt Reeves. Like, he's writing it. They're taking whatever, because originally Ben Affleck was supposed to write, direct, and star in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they threw away whatever was that Ben Affleck script, and I think Matt Reeves is just writing it himself, which is good. I guess if you're going to direct it and you're trying to make Batman your own, hopefully it has nothing to do with whatever they're doing with whatever the fuck they're doing with the DC universe right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever's going on there. Hopefully it has nothing to do with it. And yeah, Rob Pattinson, Good Time, a great movie, which I think you can stream on Amazon Prime. Shout out Amazon Prime. Good Time is a movie that I saw that, and it's like an average, above average movie, but he is fucking excellent in that. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't end up getting nominated for it. He's that good. And now he is going to be in The Lighthouse this year, which is apparently potentially going to be another Oscar type movie. It is directed by Robert Eggers, who did The Witch, which was one of my all-time favorite horror movies, which I think we might have talked about last week when I was talking about dramatic horrors, when we were talking about Midsummer.
Right.
But anyway, Rob Pattinson, if you're judging him by Twilight, don't, because he has some other work where he's excellent.
Right. Judging by Harry Potter,
Oh, Cedric Diggory, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, he was fucking good at Cedric Diggory, I thought.
Dude, so. I was like this chubby, like, 12-year-old kid sitting in like a movie theater for The Goblet of Fire when Cedric died, I teared up a little bit.
Yeah,
I got super nervous that the girls that were not there with me, who probably weren't even looking at me, were going to see me crying.
Oh no, no.
They did not.
Wow. I mean, they would have understood. I think.
Yes.
They wouldn't have judged you too hard for that. I think for Ben Affleck leaving the project, it makes sense. I mean, it's going to be hard to go from, oh yeah, I'm going to write, direct, this is going to be my project, to bringing someone else in and having your script thrown out. I feel like at that point it's like, oh, I don't really want to do this anymore. And then Henry Cavill might not even be Superman anymore. He's probably just like, yeah, what's the point?
That's what I mean. Like the DC universe itself is just even though they've had they've had two straight successes. I loved Aquaman. Shout out Aquaman, Brian, your favorite superhero.
Yes, but I haven't seen the movie yet. So.
Outrageous. We were supposed to go see it at the movie theater together, and Brian was sick and ruined my Christmas.
I'm quite sorry for that. Jason Momoa, Dylan, I let you guys both down.
You did. You sure did. I went to a movie theater where there was not assigned seating, and I had to wait in line by myself with my extra large root beer by myself, and I ended up going to the movie theater, and I went right, and for some reason everybody went left. Oh no! And I ended up sitting on the right side of the movie theater by myself. I think people thought I looked a little sketchy.
Oh man, nah, this makes it just feel even worse.
And then the other movie being Shazam. So Aquaman and Shazam, two back-to-back movies that got like pretty decent critical praise, made a shitload of money. Wonder Woman's obviously the other one that was a surefire. I don't think it made as much money as Aquaman. I think Aquaman passed Wonder Woman. Mm-hmm. But Wonder Woman was phenomenal, and I'm a big fan of Man of Steel too. Even though Zack Snyder directed it, I did love Man of Steel a lot, and I love Henry Cavill as Superman.
Yeah, like you said with Batman, or with Ben Affleck, right? Batman around time. Henry Cavill, literally the perfect Superman. Just has nothing to work with.
So I'm like I said, I'm very happy about Robert Pattinson. I think he's great. My personal choice, who I thought would have been a great Batman, was actually Richard Madden, who you know as Rob Stark. I think that he could have made a great Batman, bulked up. He obviously has the look of Bruce Wayne,
right?
Like this suave, good-looking business mogul. Another person who I actually found out who originally tested to play Batman in Batman Begins was Henry Cavill.
Yeah, and that would have been interesting. I don't know if he would have done that, but
I think Henry Cavill somehow, I think he's a perfect Superman, somehow might be a better Batman / Bruce Wayne because he's big, he's got the look. I in an alternate universe, I like to think that that's going on somewhere.
Right. It'll be interesting to see if Pattinson bulks up to like the degree Christian Bale did.
Yeah.
When he played, because that's like a pretty believable. And then Ben Affleck got huge, like super jacked to play Batman, big. Which I think you need to have that physicality in this role.
I think like the canon height and weight for Batman, I think he's like 6'2", like 230. Like he's a fucking he's a brick shithouse. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
And I only know that from the Arkham games when you get to go into like the profile of the heroes. And I think Batman's like 6'2", 230. He's a big SOB. But I like I said, I don't really have much of Matt Reeves' work other than really the Planet of the Apes movies, which I thought were fine. I thought the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was pretty good, I thought, but I guess we'll see. I think the rumored bad guys for this is going to be the Penguin and Catwoman, which is kind of like people are immediately like, oh, Batman Returns.
Right, that's kind of tough to have both of the same. He's such a rogue gallery that should really go into it more,
As we've seen, though, and we're going to go into this a little more later for a different discussion. Also, casting and writing mean more now than really anything else. Probably writing more so than anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially with one of the casts for one of the movies we're talking about is perfect, and they still made a not great movie.
Yeah. So
what can you do? Any chance this is connected to the Joker movie that's coming out?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's a little too like the time wouldn't really match up considering Alec Baldwin's playing Bruce Wayne's dad.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we could ever have a Joaquin Phoenix versus Robert Pattinson movie.
I think it would be interesting. But like the Joker already looks like he's like 30, 40 in the Joker. So I mean, you fast forward 20 years later, you're gonna have a potentially 60-year-old Joker fighting the Batman.
Mm,
I don't think so. I think this Joker movie is just a one-off, and which I will say
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it looks great.
Hmm.
Phoenix is one of my favorite actors out there. I think it's gonna be great, but no, I don't think it'll be connected. But we'll see.
Yeah.
If both of them make a shitload of money, I can totally see. All right, this is the
Just
Joker
push
now.
them together. Yeah.
Because
Sorry,
I
you
think
go.
no, I was gonna say I think Matt Reeves is approved for trilogy
Mhm.
at the least. So
Right. I mean, I will say when I was watching Dark Phoenix, obviously the trailer for the Joker came up, and I was just like, "Damn, that looks like one good ass movie."
mhm.
So
It's gonna be great.
excited.
It's like it seems like very like noir, like very Taxi Driver esque. Like it looks like I'm looking forward to it. Um, I'm looking forward to everything coming up Batman after having a very sketchy 3 to 5 years. I think that Batman, who in my opinion is the most important superhero, both
For DC.
in general.
Oh, in general.
I think Batman surpasses like Spider-Man too
Mm.
for like just the most beloved slash. Like I think everybody will go see a Batman movie.
Well,
You know what
yeah. I mean, he had some solid ass Tim Burton movies, and then obviously the Nolan trilogy is just amazing.
Yep.
Completely. Still, not no superhero movie. Still, I think has just had like the talent of filmmaking. That went into like the Dark Knight.
No, the Dark Knight, like that trilogy, is by itself. It's in my up at the Dark Knight to me is oddly enough. I think it's probably. I think I talked about this. It's my second favorite superhero movie.
Mm.
I think I ended up passing it, but I still think the Dark Knight is above it for one of my all-time favorite movies. If that makes any sense at all.
Kind of.
If it makes sense in my
Right.
mind.
Well, that's all that matters, really. All
But
right. Do we want anything else about Robert Pattinson
no,
as Batman?
I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to keep rambling on for whoever's still listening.